Hi guys, this is a reading for those of you who have been ghosted or have had a Pisces go no contact on you, okay? So these are going to be messages really based on what they've been thinking and feeling and going through during your no contact phase. Guys, these are general messages in that way, in that this is going to be for the archetype of Pisces. And obviously it's going to depend on what else is in their chart. You know, this could be Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus that you guys are, looking at. This really is, first and foremost, to be honest, course watchers video, of course, right? Obviously. Not a painful thing. I am not a fan. Not a fan. Let's just say that straight out of the gate. Not a fan of cowardice, no contact bullshit. Not a fan. But it happens. It's part of life. And sometimes people feel super, super justified in, when they're doing this. So let's see if we can get into their psyche a little bit. Why? Oh my God, they don't even know what the hell they're doing. I'm just going to say that straight out of the gate. So we're going to be using the Illuminated Rider-Waite for clarifiers. Let me put these guys over here. And I am going to be using the Tarot de la Nuit. I've been showing these to you guys. I use these on my past 1 or 2 videos. Very beautiful cards. So let's get some information about where they're coming from in the past, present, what their fear is now, and where things are going to end up. All right, for you guys, let's see what information that we can get. For anybody dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, these cards don't want to stay in my hand. Oh my gosh, look at that. And look at what's coming out so clearly to me is this Ace of Cups energy. I have to pull that out. Okay, that is where you guys were. That is where you guys were. Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dealing with that beautiful fish that has caused you possible heartache. I don't know. But let's see what we could figure out here. So let's pull some cards and then we'll get to the why. We'll get to the why. So it's the past, present, upside down world. Their fear and the outcome. The outcome is the sun, my friends, okay? Just saying, okay, so let's get to this. This is, again, if you are dealing with a Pisces who has gone no contact. This is not if you are Pisces, unless you are a Pisces dealing with a Pisces. And we do have those too, right? We do have those. So what does the Y card mean? The Y card, when it comes to relationships, is them being in a space right now of trying to figure out why they said what they said, why they did what they did, why they're doing what they're doing, and if it's actually because of something that you did, or is it something that they're still harboring from their past, that they're only now really looking at. And I do want to say that I feel like I want to say that these are kind of timeless readings, but I can't ignore the energy in the sky when I am pulling these cards, and the fact that we're going into this new moon, happening in Scorpio. Like let's just think about what's happening with Pisces right now. I mean, Pisces is really sitting down and looking at their whole flippin' life right now, guys, in this energy. Like, how did I get here? Where am I going? Kind of energy. So the Y makes a perfectly sensible crowning energy to me. All right. Totally get it. They're figuring out, was I messed up to do what I did? Was I messed up to say that, or was I justified? Was it me? Was it them? And them really not knowing the answer right now. It's like in the moment when it happened, they knew they had the answer when they made that decision to go no contact or to disappear after an argument, or however, whatever your situation is. But they're having other thoughts right now. And in the past, you guys were the Ace of Cups. This is all about beautiful new love. Beautiful beginning of love. You guys sharing your cups. You guys talking about plans. You guys connecting. This is wonderful intimacy, wonderful sex, wonderful communication. This is beautiful plans for the future. That's where you guys were. Where are they now? They're in the world reverse. World reverse. You know, the thing is, there are a couple of cards in the deck where they're still entirely positive, even in the reverse. The world is one, the sun is another. We have a few. The Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Those are there are certain cards that are still positive in the reverse. It just means delay. It's not there yet, okay? So the world right now means there's a big pause button being hit right now. Makes sense. We're Mercury retrograde. We have just this scorpionic energy going on with freaking old man, you know, I mean, what do we have? Saturn, right? Saturn's like father time. Take your time. We have all of this Capricorn inflection too in this energy. It's all about chill out, take your time, think things through. So I do feel like those of you who are no contact with a Pisces, there is a big pause button pressed in their brain right now. They are so trying to figure out their stuff. They really, really are. Now, their fears is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about disillusionment. This is about fearing that they're not going to have this opportunity with you. They're fearing that they're not going to have what they need with you. You know, this is the checklist card. This is, if they don't do A, B, and C, then I can't be with them. And, you know, I do A, B, and C, and if they're not accepting of it, then I can't be with them. This is them, because it's in their fear, and this is a block for them. I do get whoever is dealing with the Pisces in this energy, I want to let you know that Pisces is understanding that, not even understanding, they're being pushed to soften their boundaries and borders when it comes to this. I feel like they're getting more real with themselves in this energy because it's a fear and it's serving as a block. It's a fear that's serving as a blockage in this particular reading. And it tells me that they're not right there. Now, for others of you, this could certainly be that you with somebody, and their big block in this relationship was the fact that they felt bored. They felt like they weren't getting exactly what they needed, okay, on some level or another. Now, in all fairness to you, okay, or whoever's watching this, right, dealing with a Pisces, this could certainly be maybe your work schedules were crazy. Their work schedule was crazy. Yours was crazy. Maybe yours was crazier than theirs for a time period. Theirs was crazier than yours. But where you guys, I just get this like passing in the night kind of energies where it's just like things were just going on that were preventing you guys from being able to be in that space where you each really, really wanted to be. But look at the outcome energy, for goodness sake, the sun. This is beautiful. All right. The sun is beautiful. It's perfect. It's communication. It's love. It's all that beautiful stuff. But I feel like I want to just sweep this. We got a little lay of the land here. I want to get some more information here because this isn't telling me like some really good stuff. Spirit, give me some information, please, about what happened. What happened leading up to this no contact. Okay, because sometimes people go no contact for reasons like that we weren't even aware we're actually building up under the surface for them. You know, but then when we hear it later on, we're like, oh, you know what, that kind of makes sense, you know. Kind of makes sense. Maybe it does, okay. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Anybody dealing with the Scorpio, please? Let's cut the cards. Let's see what energy is on the bottom for this pull. Okay, pulling it here. King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups. Yes. Pisces very much wants love. Pisces wants to be in love, but I feel like they just don't get it. They don't understand how to even make that happen for themselves. Let's get some information on the past, please. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. So, you know, there was such a willingness to start this new chapter, right? That's what the Ace of Wands is all about, a willingness to start something. Beautiful energy. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. It's having what you need, but it's also a miserly energy. So you might have been finding that Pisces was a little miserly with their money or their time, not only their resources, but their time, their emotions. Were they holding back a little bit? Did you feel like they were holding a little too close to the chest with what they were willing to open up, what they were willing to share? I'm feeling this holding back vibe. There's a lot of holding back here, okay? Whoever was dealing with a Pisces, I feel like you know exactly what I'm talking about. There was this... is it like lying through omission? You feeling like they weren't being completely forthcoming? Was it an insecurity that they weren't willing to open up? But some sort of holding back, And we have the Ace of Pentacles energy. So something happened where they suddenly just felt like, whoa, I need to pull everything back. Money, emotions, everything, okay? And then you are in this Five of Swords energy. Now, the Five of Swords energy is all about feeling like this is when now, okay, we're reading for them now, right? They felt that they were caught up in an unnecessary conflict that was not theirs. So they felt like they were being punished for something that was your issue. So this might have been you having something going on in your life that you were ultimately taking out on them. And at least they felt like that. That doesn't mean it's real. It just means that this is how they felt. So maybe you were having a really stressful time in work or something with your family or something with a friend group, something where you were sharing with them, but it was somehow stressing them out, where they somehow felt like they were being sucked in or pulled into an issue that was yours. This could also be that maybe they perceived you as being very codependent or wanting something from them, and you kind of like trying to suck them in and them not wanting anything to do with it. So I do feel like that was part of that. But I want more information on how do we go from Ace of Wands to Four of Pentacles to that. So I feel like we need more information on the transition from having to not having, like what flipped Pisces here, because I feel like this is where the no contact happened. So let's get some information here. Ten of Pentacles, reverse, the Star, okay. So the truth came out that they, oh wow, I mean, this is just unbelievable. This is an unbelievable narrative that like, let's just write this story right here, okay? It's incredible. They didn't feel that they could have ultimately what they wanted to attain with you because they started to recognize the truth that they weren't strong enough to deal with you and your situation, whatever you have going on. And they really did not know how to get out of it, so they actually went no contact in a very cowardly way, in lieu of actually sitting down and talking to you about it and trying to find some sort of compromise, some sort of truth, right? But the truth here is that they felt they couldn't have because they were just simply not strong enough, and a lot of it had to do with their ego ruling the day and them just wanting what they wanted when they wanted it, and they don't want to deal with anything uncomfortable. I'm so sorry for those Pisces who are watching. I know you guys are going to come after me because whenever I say anything about Pisces being secretive, Pisces being anything like that, those are like my only negative comments. I'm very fortunate on my channel, to be honest with you. But I have to tell you, you need to be honest with yourself because this is classic Pisces actual behavior. So let's just pull some more. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this tells me that they really want to move forward. Pisces really wants to move forward and, you know, really be able to share their pentacles with somebody, you know, but maybe somebody who's maybe more able and ready and willing to actually grow something with them, because they're feeling like with you, they're not able to have that new building of a new foundation with you, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about saving and building and creating together, right? And the Knight of Pentacles is about, come on, let's go. You know, this is a very fast energy coming in, moving and saying, come on, I want to do this. And the Empress is about making it happen. So I'm getting that the Pisces is very ready to make something happen in their life. And they don't feel like they can actually have this new beginning with you with this Eight of Pentacles reverse. So we have the Page of Wands. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Pisces is defending themselves when it comes to something to do with intimacy or sex, okay? Because the Seven of Wands is about being defensive and defending one's own land, one's own sense of self, the way somebody is. And the Page of Wands is the sex card, right? It really is. I mean, guys, even if you look at it, hello, you know, I mean, and not even gender specific, guys, but it just is, right? So this is about, you know, coming in really feeling very defensive about something to do with either sex or intimacy here for sure. Yeah, and it's really putting them in a space of thinking, right? With this Hangman, it's like, what have I been doing up to this point in this? How has it looked up to this point? Is this a comfortable thing for me? Is this, you know, I feel like if Pisces feels in any way that they're not enough for you, or they haven't been enough, or they feel like maybe in some way you haven't been enough in this way, they're making it bigger than it needs to be, not understanding. And I have to tell you, I'm getting a very immature vibe from this Pisces who has gone no contact, in that they don't understand the power and the impact of good, healthy, mature communication, even when it comes to sex, intimacy, things that we need, right? And I just feel like, yes, okay, 100%, 100%. So they're feeling very disillusioned by your relationship, and they felt that they needed to end things. They felt that you were not able to check off all the boxes that they needed, even though, I'm going to be honest with you, exactly what I'm getting. And I'm not saying this because you were dealing with a Pisces. This is what these cards mean. Pisces wants to just go off and just take a chance and start anew and throw caution to the wind and make some really good calculated risks and just kind of run off and do. But I want you to notice what this energy, the Fool energy, is being bookended by. The Four of Cups, which is about disappointment and disillusionment, okay? It's about feeling like not all the boxes are being checked. And then the Knight of Cups reverse, which is about somebody who's not willing to open up and give their heart. So they think they're willing, they want to start this new thing. They don't even realize that they're not ready, because this is the thing, guys, with the Four of Cups energy, which is really important. And we need to always remember this when we see this card. The person who's sitting there feeling disillusioned with that checklist that I always talk about, you know, next time I will not tolerate it if they don't do A, B, and C, and I'm never going to be with somebody who doesn't do da-da-da. The thing is this, the person who does that does this with a foundation of fear and insecurity, because they're not healed from something from their past. So listen, if you're dealing with a Pisces, I do feel like you're very much dealing with someone who is not in touch with why they're where they're at in their life, and not really honest about, they're just not willing to be honest. It's like too overwhelming for them to be honest about their past hurts, their past pains, in the way that they're supposed to be. This could go all the way back to their childhood, guys. This doesn't even need to necessarily be a relationship. This could be how they perceive relationships because of the adults that were in their life. Okay, this could even be like a mommy and daddy issue. This could be just whoever was in their life where they learned relationship from. And they think they're ready to go and take a chance. Oh, and the hell with them, and I'm going to go do A, B, and C. But they're not giving their cups to anybody. Not in any kind of responsible way. They're just not. They're not. But the sad thing is that they have the King of Cups crowning them, and they very much want it. Poor Pisces, honestly. And I know you guys are like going to be like, what? No. But honestly, I feel very kind of sorry for anybody who has this divisiveness in their soul, because it's such a clear message, especially, guys, come on with the why. The why is all about, why is this happening? Why? I mean, was it really them? Or was it actually me? And it's them being poked and prodded to look at, oh man, did I mess up? Did I maybe, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice here. What does Pisces need to do? What does Pisces need to do? We're going to pull a couple of advice patterns here. What does Pisces need to do? Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, look. Pisces needs to get out of their head and stop being anxious about whatever it is that's bothering them. Okay? They need to sit and think about a plan moving forward, because that's what Four of Swords is all about. It's about appreciating the good and understanding where we're going to go from here. Then we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about still having some fight left. This is about recognizing that you've been in a battle, you've been in a sense of discord, you've been even in the no contact, and this is them trying to figure out, how can I even get back in contact with them? I don't even know how to make that happen. They are truly not knowing of exactly what to do. They really don't know how to go about this, because this is all, a Nine of Wands is all about understanding that there still needs to be addressing, whether it be an argument, whether it be a conversation, and them having the gumption to do it, but them not being completely sure how to actually do that. And then the Seven of Pentacles is about growing together. And this has to be them willing to actually grow something with you in a very profound way. And when I say profound, because Pentacles is more than resources, it's about emotional, physical, and mental connection. So this is them understanding that. I want to know, give me a couple of cards, Spirit, about what their main issue is. What are they holding back from this person? What are they holding back from this person that they want no contact? What are they holding back? What are they holding back? They're holding back the truth. Thank you very much. They're holding back the truth. Swords of Truth, it's reverse. They're holding back the truth, and they have no idea how to handle this. Whatever their truth is, my friend. Whatever it is. This is, the Eight of Swords in reverse is just about guilt. They're feeling guilty. They're trapped in their head about guilt. They don't know how to undo this knot that they created. Oh, yes, listen. They're in a space of Ten of Wands where it's like, oh my God, I have to put these down. Now, what's nice about the Ten of Wands in the reverse is that they put them down, and now they're in a space of really trying to kind of feel better about things and try to really look at things. So that's definitely positive. Yeah, okay. Three of Pentacles is the Architect card. This is about building and creating with somebody, okay? So this is them putting their wands down, saying, oh my God, enough is enough. I'm going to put this shit down. I have to really, I have to get honest, put this nonsense down, get dead ass honest, because I really want to build something with this person. All right, guys, listen. If you're dealing with a narcissist, this is not your reading. I'm not getting a narcissistic vibe from this. I'm just not. Okay, Spirit, yes, no. Whoever is watching this and resonating with it, who is dealing with the Pisces, who has gone no contact, I would like some yes, no energies. I'm not honoring reversals. I don't honor reversals in yes, no's. I don't honor reversals in yes, no's. Please give me some answers. Will they be working this out with Pisces? I'm not honoring reversals. Okay. Yeah, listen. Okay, keeping it real. Pisces might be entertaining somebody on the side. You might be entertaining somebody on the side, or not even on the side, right? You guys aren't together, right? You guys are no contact. They ghosted you, whatever. But this might be a third-party situation involved in the situation, or it may not be. This could definitely just be, and I really want to say this more than anything, As I always say, you guys know my spiel with the Three of Swords who've been watching me. One sword is you, one sword is them. And the third sword is this external thing to you guys that's creating an issue. So it's whatever you guys are arguing about. So it could be a third party thing. It could be a job. It could be an annoying mother-in-law. It could be kids. It could be your inability to see eye to eye on anything. It could be money. It could be time spent, whatever. Or, you know, it could even be like something that needs to be shared. That's like the elephant in the room that nobody's talking about. Now, the Six of Wands energy is a celebrate. This is the card of victory, okay? So yeah, I mean, as an outcome card, this is entirely positive. It's the card of respect and victory. The Seven of Cups is also positive, but it just means you don't have all the information right now. And I feel like that's connected to this Three of Swords energy. So I feel like you guys have to have a conversation if you're going to reconnect with the Pisces. But I can tell you this, whether you do or you don't, Pisces is thinking of you. Pisces is thinking of you. The Pisces out there who have gone no contact, you guys are being plagued a little bit in your mental space right now, trying to figure out if it's you, if it's them, if it's a little bit of both, and trying to ration out, did you maybe blame the other person for a little more than they should have been blamed for? Are you being honest with yourself about everything? And I feel like the energies are just going to push you to recognize that it's not all that, it's never always one person. It just never is, right? I mean, that's silly to even think that. But you're having a hard time. I'm speaking to you like you're Pisces. They're having a hard time really embracing that idea. But man, look what the crowning is. The King of Cups. They want love. They are so confused right now. They are so confused. Can I just have a couple of cards of advice for anybody dealing with a Pisces in no contact who might want to revisit this with them? Some advice, please, Spirit. Advice, please. I feel like I need to cut. Okay. We don't want to reverse this here. Okay. And these. Magician. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know. We have the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Magician. Okay, this is clearly like Spirit is saying, whoever you are dealing with Pisces, go in and make it happen. Have a strong will of assertion to make them feel very comfortable, very secure, and offer them your cup and tell them that no matter what it is, you still care about them, and it's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's nothing that communication can't fix. But you got to be willing to do that. Because you know what? When somebody goes no contact, I mean, that's really, really hard to pick up that damn phone. Especially, all right, but I have to tell you, Pisces is like feeling all kinds of ways insecure. And they have no idea how to rebroach this with you. And the cards say, be the magician, whoever you are, and make this happen. Get your wands up, get that willingness up, and give them their give Pisces your cup and see what happens. For those of you who are in a no contact state, I know I'm going to be getting it. No, I'm not doing that. Whatever, then guys, it's not your reading. It's not your reading then, okay? Honestly, whoever it is, this is a beautiful Pisces who's just incredibly two things. Insecure and dug into their ego. Doesn't make them a bad person though, okay? Just doesn't. This is not a bad person. This Pisces is not a bad person, all right? I don't know what else they have in their chart, but this Pisces who I channeled for right here is not a bad person. And if you are dealing with a Pisces who has gone no contact, I hope you found this helpful, guys. Okay, until next time. Bye-bye.